to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Another carry for him. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards, and the Falcons will have a 1st. Penix here from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. We're working a couple of yards past the line. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Penix on 1st down. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And time runs out before...
The end of the 1st quarter.
Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the shotgun, Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he'll go out of bounds well looks like he's right around the 40-yard line.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand, and what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They send a man in motion. Play action, here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. No one around, he's got space. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Now give left side. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Dak off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take over and are set up at the 8-yard line. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
On first down, here's Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Hauled in left side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Putting a receiver in motion. Penix now on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Penix now to throw. That one's complete to London. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 38. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a first down. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. They give it to him again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. He's back to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Malik Hooker with the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Penix now. That's brought in by Mooney. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Duke the defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Once more, it's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So we hit the end of the
3rd quarter. With the score double.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Here's Penix. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2. They kick the running back in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. They've got a man in motion. Second and 12 behind the sticks. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Running back sent in motion. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Cowboys down by a touchdown. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
McLeod now returning it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
On gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Here's the handoff. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.